WBO junior featherweight world title fight, Isaac Dogboe, he is wildly entertaining, and Emanuel Navarrete, who is 5 inches taller, 8 inches more of reach.
Voy a repetir las instrucciones que el día anterior. I'm going to repeat some of the instructions. Quiero una pelea limpia. I want a clean fight. Obedece mis instrucciones todo el tiempo. Obey my commands at all times. Y mucho más importante, protégete durante pelea todo el tiempo. And most importantly, protect yourself at all times. Touch them up.
No! They are as spiritually connected and as linked to a deep belief as any boxer and any trainer that we've encountered.
So what he just did with that left.
He's trying to slow down Navarrete.
Turns Navarrete that time.
First, but he just, again, to Tim's point, doesn't seem to have the strength to keep him off.
Yeah, Dogboe's leaning in, but he's disguising his attacks. He's stepping back.
Navarrete leans in.
At the right time. Then he's come back in with his combinations. Navarrete is actually lunging forward when he throws. He's actually smothering his punches.
Navarrete then comes in with an offensive surge here in the final minute of round number 1. Overhand right hand against the champion.
You wouldn't know anything about that.
10 seconds. 10 segundos.
Very active first round as the challenger came back at the end. The lightweight unification bout against ESPN.com's pound-for-pound #1, Vasily Lomachenko. Right now it is the champion Isaac Dogboe in the black trunks. This at 122 pounds.
Trying to confuse Navarrete. I think that was a head clash. It looks like Navarrete his head is bleeding.
Let's check in with Bernardo.
Pedro Moran, who trains to close the gap. When he's attacking, he makes Dogboe feel his power, so they want him on the attack and closer to the shorter fighters.
That time he took a step in and ate a right hand.
Tim, is that odd? I mean, he's giving up his natural advantage, which is length.
That is odd. What he's trying to do is he's trying to get Navarrete to move forward and put some pressure on Dogboe. And he wants to be the first one to do it.
Chopping down with the right hand after that exchange, trying to come in with that sweeping left hand against the shorter man. There's that uppercut, triples up that left hand. And Dogboe backed up here in round number 2.
Dogboe is hurt from that body shot or left hook to the body.
Good right hand behind that jab.
Dogboe looking like he's saying, why can't he stop this train coming? Navarrete putting that pressure on him right now, listening to his trainer, and it's working.
Bear in mind, Navarrete is a guy.
To set up his attack. That body shot right there snuck it right behind the elbow of Dogboe. Then he comes back with another left hook to the body. He's trying to slow down. He's trying to take the heart of Dogboe by going down to his body and take the legs and the steam out of his punches.
The power punches the last round, dominating with 63 thrown, landing 17 was Navarrete. Bernie, what are they saying in the corner of Dogboe?
His father, Paul, says he's got to stop loading up on his shots. He's got to be quick with his shots like he's doing there. Got to land a big right hand when he counters.
Doubling up that left hand was Dogboe. He started off to the belt line. There's that uppercut opportunity for Navarrete that, Timmy, you pointed out earlier.
Navarrete's so long that when Dogboe fights with that left hand down, that right hand is straight right is right there.
No.
Navarrete right now don't seem fazed by Dogboe's punching power.
Wow, sweeping left hand from far away.
Dogboe is hurt from that left.
And again, a left hook comes in against the champion. Navarrete swinging for the fences here with a minute to go in round number 3, and twice he landed. That lunging left hand finding success. Tries to come back with the uppercut.
Catch him with the left hook, the sweeping left hook, as Dogboe dropped his right hand, stepping back, trying to get away.
This is a real test for Paul Dogboe, the father and trainer. What will you do tactically?
How do you
10 seconds, 10
adjust?
segundos.
How do you deal with what's happening here? This is an entertaining and challenging world title fight for his charge. The 23-year-old from Mexico is making his U.S. debut in this fight at Madison Square Garden in New York.
Obviously, he's completely intimidated by the bright lights in Big City.
He is not intimidated. He's actually doing really well in this fight, and he's hurt the champion on numerous occasions already.
Got to him in the second round. Had the good body shots that landed there. Dogboe was hurt. Then we just saw the lunging left hands in the last round. Philadelphia went on to score an 11th round knockout of Magdaleno and win the title. Then he came back with his first title defense in August in Arizona. A little different tonight here.
It was almost Teofimo-esque.
It was. If you missed it earlier, folks, had a spectacular first round knockout of 34-win Mason Menard. Go to ESPN.com, go to the app, check it out. It is unbelievable.
I like what I'm seeing from Navarrete. He's switching. He's fighting on the outside, coming in the inside as well. He's winning that battle.
Dogboe's corner be telling him, Tim.
Oh, right now he's doing really well by coming behind his jab.
That's what the dad said.
10 seconds, 10 segundos. Keep him up, keep him up.
Es tu oportunidad.
¿Cuántos vamos?
Van 3.
¿Voy ganando?
Vas ganando.
¿Seguro?
Vas ganando. Oh, claro que sí.
Trying to draw in Navarrete and catch him with counters like that. Nice pop shot.
You know, Paul told Isaac, jump on him. The kid is strong, so don't come straight forward. You got to bob and weave, move your head, but hit him when you move, and then start with your jab when you're on the inside.
That's a strategy against Navarrete.
Yeah, he's going to have to move. He can't stand. This kid is strong, and he's putting the pressure on Dogboe right now.
Applying plenty of it right here as he continues to step to him. Turns southpaw for a moment. And there's a right hand from long range. Didn't have everything behind it, though.
But Tess, when you pull straight back like that,
oh, he's got him again. Sends him back again.
You put yourself in a horrible situation, Tess, when you pull it straight back against a guy with long arms that's pressuring you. Dogboe right now is going to have to dig deep right now.
Big hearts.
Really do. You got a lot of big dreams. That was off balance that time. Threw that punch, and Dogboe hit the canvas. Their success with a short uppercut on the inside, trying to chase him down.
Navarrete is going to be the champion real soon. He's getting hit flush with these combinations.
And what you have with a guy who can throw 129.
Complete
10 seconds,
control
10
here.
segundos.
The champion looks tired. The champion looks confused. And I'm sure the champion didn't expect this type of fight.
Watch the recent trend of this fight, and you could see that Navarrete, what he discussed with us yesterday, visualizing that dream of the words "and new." He says over the last few days, his diet, his dehydration, he just can't sleep. All he does is he stays away, visualizing, thinking about becoming the champion. He stays the course here. That may become a reality. Noticeable swelling around the right eye of the champion, Isaac Dogboe.
Those long arms from Navarrete. Navarrete just caught him with a nice counter left. He's switching from right-handed to left-handed. He's doing a lot right now. He's everybody that he wants to be the champ.
Sending him off balance again.
Joe, you touched on the swelling around both eyes. We're so accustomed at this point to seeing Dogboe as a cheerful, happy champion, but there's something dispirited about the look in his face right now. Stop your fighter if it's been prophesied from God. And you're his dad. If it's blood, it's a complicated matter.
You know, it's interesting you bring that up because, and we haven't arrived at that point yet at this point in the fight, although Navarrete is in control. But it's not always applicable, some of the common sense of boxing, when you talk to Paul Dogboe.
Lomachenko, for instance, has a distinctive training regimen, but there's nothing like Dogboe. Bars with his dad, his uncles, his cousin. There's no precedent for how Dogboe learned the business.
This is when that tough sparring against tough opposition or fighters come in at.
Trying to retain his belt here in his second title defense. Isaac Dogboe.
I understand
Bernard
that.
wasn't there to lose.
No, I'm not taking nothing away from the kid. I think the kid is ready right now for a world championship. But what I'm saying, I want to see him. Navarrete right now showing his versatility, moving back. Got pinned on the ropes right there.
Pedro Morán is extremely happy with what Navarrete is doing. He says, I see us winning this fight. He's got great conditioning still.
There's body work on the inside from the champion.
Why, if you're Navarrete, move back in this round when you had it?
Well, he's exhausted from throwing all those punches from the previous rounds. So I think this is like the takeoff round right now, recovery round for him. He's trying to catch his second win. He's resting. He doesn't feel threatened by the champion.
Championship fight, you don't rest.
No, you're right.
Take off seconds maybe if you have to. You don't take off rounds, and that's what he's doing now.
He's taking off this round,
Yes.
absolutely.
The other guys come up through amateur systems. The only voice that Isaac has heard is his dad.
See that in our 4D replay. As we are now in round number 8. Shorter fighter in the black trunks who really burst on the scene this past year. Was so impressive with his victory against Magdaleno, and then his first round knockout on ESPN. You see the reach advantage for the Mexican mandatory challenger. 72-inch reach for Navarrete. As he goes to the body, does Dogboe. And there's a right hand. And maybe the champ has a little something here in round number 8.
That's exactly what those body shots are doing. Taking the legs of Navarrete and also setting up the big shots over the top, because Navarrete has to protect his body.
Good turnaround here for Dogboe. A lot of fight now left in the champ, isn't there?
This is the round that Navarrete predicted a knockout.
See, one thing that Navarrete stopped doing was he stopped going to Dogboe's body.
Stop jabbing, too.
He's tired. And Dogboe's coming on strong.
Dogboe got the breather, recharged, understood the circumstances that were in front of him, and now has rallied here in the 4th, in the 5th, seemingly headed towards the possibility of upsetting the champ.
And Pedro Morán, I asked him, what did you tell him he has to do with that right hand hurt? Throw!
Knockdown, scored.
He said despite his hand being hurt, he asked him to throw more punches. We saw what he did when he had his hand hurt, and he still went. And in the 11th round, threw 129 power punches. He's got it in him.
For Dogboe, it was a slip that time, but Dogboe will have his opportunities due to the fact that that hand is hurt.
You might get him, might throw the shot to give him the advantage in the first place, which is the left to the body, and do a little bit of jabbing.
Ooh, this is a good seesaw battle right now. Navarrete choosing to fight. Anytime Dogboe sits out there on the limb, no man's land, and don't do anything, doesn't move his head, Navarrete comes on strong with his combinations.
You heard his father and coach in between rounds stay in his chest, walk forward. Isaac. He hasn't been able to do that this round.
Oh, Isaac right now.
10 seconds, 10 segundos.
Isaac right now is setting himself up to be hit with a right hand. He's leaning towards that back foot.
Time!
The great Vasily Lomachenko and the confident Jose Pedraza.
Guys are just throwing some bombs.
Our feet was a little tangled.
Yeah, it was just off balance that time after that left hand.
But he was hit with a shot. But he's bagging out right now. He's putting himself in a harsh situation.
Oh! Lunging left hand, and in that red corner, Dogboe slips down. The ice bucket, the water, the spray, and then his feet split awkwardly.
He's buzzed by that shot. That left hook landed flush on his chin. He is buzzed by that shot right now. Dogboe.
What goes around comes around.
And you want to stay out of it.
Always want to keep away from the red and blue corners, backing yourself up. It is going on an offensive surge and coming after you.
And I see a big uppercut for Navarrete.
There's an opportunity for it right there, Timmy.
There it is. Navarrete forcing him out with the pressure and the combination. And Dogboe on the way out with these combinations.
Tim, you pointed it out earlier. The challenger having a big finish here. And then the left hand comes in, but his feet and legs separated awkwardly there. Round number 11 here. This has had a sensational run to become the mandatory challenger. He's 25-1. He lost very early on in his career.
Of Dogboe, it's down. Plus, he's leaning on his back foot. He's in line to be hit with the right hand.
Boy, he's got that hop in his step too, as if he knows that it's within range of becoming a new world champion.
And the champion right now, eyes half closed, taking a beating right now.
Boy, the swelling around the eyes is really significant as Navarrete continues on the attack. Up anytime soon. No. Meanwhile, blood coming from the nose of the world champion. His left eye nearly swollen.
Break. No,
it's impossible to disagree with Paul Dogboe's analysis. You have to keep coming forward. When Dogboe moves backward, he's losing. It's that simple.
He just ate another combination to the head. The champ is in serious trouble here. An uppercut lands from Navarrete. 4-punch combination that finished with a left to the body. Dogboe backed up.
There's absolutely no defense from the champion Dogboe. He is hurt right now.
And he is taking
10 seconds.
Once again in that red corner. But this time able to stay on his feet. And sometimes there are survival tactics.
And like I told you, when you bag out from a tall man, you allow him to extend his arms on you.
And it happened late. There was that glimmer of hope from the champion in the middle rounds. But since then, look what the Mexican challenger continues to do. He is closing in on becoming a new world champion here in New York. Of Isaac Dogboe. And Navarrete continues to pour it on here. Final 30 seconds. This is turned into a New York beatdown from Navarrete.
All three in favor of the winner and the new